Right, hi there, welcome back. Okay, well we told you we were moving and here it is. Welcome to the new Delboy's garage. Let's give you the tour. Right, in the first instance, I just want to say thank you to every one of our patrons for making this possible. This has only happened because of the patron support that we get. We put the money together, we saved up a donation total, and we managed to get the lease done on this. We've got a 12-month lease. It's 700 square feet. We've got the proper normal business lease on it, so we are here as long as we want to be. But let's show you what it's actually like. It's 700 square feet, like I said, and this is 300 of it. It's divided into 2 rooms, as you can see from where Penny stood there. This is going to be the space we use for doing the videos on the project. So this is where the lift will be, along here, a bench along this side. This hole in the wall at the moment, that's only there because this was originally one massive unit and we've had it divided in half. So that unit there is nothing to do with us, and in the next day or so a builder's going to come and they'll block that up completely so that it's nothing to do with us, and that'll be a blank wall across there. Then that's the back wall. So I'll put my toolbox at the back, a bench along this side, and then the lift on this side. And the great thing with that is this is roughly 3 feet bigger that way and 4 feet bigger that way. So it's a lot bigger than the existing garage, which means we're not bursting out the seams. Because not only is it bigger, but also I'm going to put less stuff in here. I'll just have one bench all on this side, a toolbox at the end, and a lift just along here. That's it. And the great thing with that is for filming for poor old Penny Pitstop, she won't have to get into contorted yoga positions to do the filming at an angle and underneath benches. I've had her standing up on benches filming and with her head up against the wall trying to film just to get far enough away from a subject to get the shot. And if you do videos yourself, you know how difficult that can be. So it's going to be a lot easier on you, don't you think, Pen?
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you to everyone for making this happen. This space is going to make, hopefully, the quality of the videos better, in the sense of you'll get a better shot, it'll be nicer to watch. The general abilities or general pleasure of watching will be enhanced because it'll be just nicer vista. Now on this side, if we just spin round, this back wall is going to be empty, so I'm going to put the machines in this corner. We'll pop the lathe in, the bandsaw, the welder. I've got a parts washer coming, and hopefully in the future I want to get myself a little sandblaster to clean off bits of rusty metal. I seem to like dealing with rusty metal things, don't I? So I want to get that done as well. So that's a little bit of space for all that sort of thing. As we move round though into this space, this is the other side of the unit. Now, we're not going to be doing videoing from here directly. You'll see it in the videos, but as you can see, we've got the doors there. So this will be a main thoroughfare, bringing all the bikes in through here. And storage, just racks and storage along this wall, just stuff it out of the way. And that storage allows me to keep that working space absolutely clear of all the clutter that is currently the bane of our life. And as well as that, all of that for storage just means it's completely clean and out of the way, and it's not getting dust and grinding dust and paint dust all over it. In this side of things though, this gives us a little bit of a domestic space, which is quite fantastic. We've got a little domestic area here, kitchen, a kettle, and cups of tea and coffee, and I'm working really hard to see if a certain person will let me have a sofa so I can have a relaxing session now and again over there. Anyway, here we're going to pop a bench across, just one of the metal top tables just in here. So any of those videos demonstrating tools, that sort of thing, tool reviews, we can do them from this area here. And again, poor old Penny, she gets a great place to stand right back and film everything properly instead of being right on top of me like she currently is in the existing garage. So here it is. This has only been possible because of our fantastic Patron family. So thank you to all of you in the Patron team for making this happen. It's your donations that have created this, that have made us able to afford this. As I've already said, we've signed a 12-month lease to start with, and if it goes well after that, we'll sign a much longer lease after, and that will be something we can stay here hopefully for many years to come. We're told reliably that the other people in the other units along here, some of them have been here 20 years, and that is really encouraging. It truly is, because hopefully our channel will still be making videos in 20 years time. A couple of other things we want to do is the tool reviews, obviously that sort of thing, but we want to do some collaborations with other YouTube creators, and that will be something we're going to try and work on quite hard because we've got a big enough space here to do it. We want to demonstrate some stuff. We want to get people to bring their stuff in. Also some of the friends, people we've seen before, Mr. Dyson, Q&A, all that sort of thing can come back because we've got fantastic spaces to do it in. Thank you to you all for watching, and thank you to our patrons once again. Can't say it too many times for making it happen. But look, we're here today to start painting. As you can see, it's all white on the walls. The floor's grey. This is fantastic. When we first saw it, it was all just concrete, and it was dusty and horrible, so we insisted if we could that the landlord's builders painted it, and this is a proper hard-wearing resin floor paint. And as you can see, this side is a little bit patchier. They just did this as a thoroughfare, but in here, they've done an extra layer, an extra thick coat, so this is absolutely superb. That's already done. We're going to start the painting today. We're going to start painting the walls grey. All the walls around the whole place, all grey. So, and that's it. We've got some blinds coming for the moment. We've got blankets up the windows at the moment, but for security we'll have some blinds there. We've got an alarm system being installed in 2 days, and the doors, we've got some extra security bars putting in. And later on what I want to do is weld a big cage, a gate cage up on the inside for extra security. But we're here to do some painting, aren't we, Pen?
Cup of tea and then paint.
Excellent. Brushes out, rollers out, let's get stuck in. This video is going to take 2.5 to 3 days to create. So today we'll start painting and we'll carry on until the end of this video. We'll be absolutely finished. And then after that, the video afterwards, we're moving the equipment, all the machinery, the lift, the bike, everything else will come up here after. So it's a long project, probably a month before we get back to normal on the Hayabusa project, but we hope you'll bear with us with that because we're up for the long run, aren't you?
We are.
Excellent. Let's get stuck in, shall we? Right, okay, good morning, welcome back. Day 2 for the painting. I'm going to carry on painting today and do this side of the unit. Now I just wanted to say something which I think this is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate it, and that is why are we painting the walls grey. Grey looks drab and miserable, grey is a little bit samey, but grey is very important for the contrast on the camera. So I want to show you is an exact example right now, whilst the walls are still white and I've got the grey one on the other side, the difference in contrast on the camera with the metering when you're standing in dark clothing in front of a white wall, and instead of that standing in front of a grey wall, it's completely different. So here, this is the standard contrast you get with a white wall behind you compared to here, as you can see, in front of a grey wall. Much better, much easier to see the subject, and you're not reflecting all the white light straight back into the camera, dragging the aperture down so you get less definition. So there we are, that's why we painted grey. Anyway, we've still got half of it to do, so let's get on with it. Okay, there we are. That's 2 solid days painting. It's 7 o'clock at night now. It was midnight last night, so that's an awful lot of work, but it's done. We decided not to bother with the red stripe around the walls for the moment because I think the ceiling on this place is about 2 feet lower than the garage at home, and I think it will make the place look too short and too fat, so I think we'll leave that for now. We can always do it later on. Thank you so much for all your amazing support. This is just a process to go through. We just head down, pedal, get it all done and get moved in. So in the next video, we're going to actually start moving furniture. In 2 days time, I've rented a pickup truck. I don't own one, I just got an old Honda CRV, and there's nothing I can get in the back of that significant, but I've got to get the lift, I've got to get the lathe, I've got to get the bandsaw, the welder, and all that big heavy equipment. So I've rented a pickup truck for that. I'll pick that up in 2 days time, and that's a whole day of ferrying the 2-mile journey or so down to here. And once that stuff's all in, then I can start arranging it, and then we'll hopefully start looking like a garage again. But there we are, that's it for today. Penny's out there in the world dealing with all the logistics and the paperwork and buying materials and supplies. I ran out of paint halfway through, had to mix up a fresh batch of grey, and it was the wrong shade, so I had to do a load of it again. So honestly, both of us are absolutely flat out. So thank you to all of you for all of your amazing support with this. It's the most fantastic journey and we're truly enjoying it. But this is too much waffle, you don't need to see that. That's the end of this video for now. Join us in the next one. We'll start moving the stuff in and it's all gonna get far more adventurous. So there we are, thanks for watching, take it easy, ride safe. We'll see you next time.